Welcome back, X-Wing fans. Welcome back to Wookies on X-Wing. My name is Matt.
I'm John.
And this is our battle report of the unboxing game that we had, where we pit the Decimator versus the Outrider.
Yep, so it looks like we're just throwing down some asteroids fairly quickly. Matt and I are fairly accustomed to playing each other, so we have a general idea of where each other's placing asteroids. We wanted to fairly cluster up so that I could take advantage of the Outrider Dash Rendar's ability to move through asteroids while trying to limit the Decimator's just sheer kill capacity.
The Decimator turns like a dump truck, so
yeah,
I don't really want to get it in that cluster of asteroids.
Yeah, no kidding, especially since it doesn't have a K-turn, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just I'm placing my A-Wings. Now, over the course of Wookiees on X-Wing, I've talked a lot about my Imperial perspective. I haven't actually played a lot of games with Rebels. I had been trying out a list with some A-Wings, and I wanted to give them a bit of a shot here. We're going to see how well I did with that. So I'm trying to figure out exactly where I want to put my A-Wings. If I want to go with denied flank, if I want to try to get behind. I'm trying to be a little bit fancy here by Congo lining my A-Wings. It worked in a list that I was playing with, but you'll see how I did it with them. So I'm also running. I'm running those A-Wings without maneuver. So I'm trying to get behind the Decimator, or what was the other ship you have?
The Defender.
Defender. So hopefully get behind one of them and plink them apart. And then they're fairly good on their own. They have wingman, so if I get within one of Dash Rendar, he'll be able to shed the stress for my inevitable push the limit, or using Lando's ability, barrel rolling, that kind of thing. So it looks like you saw my A-Wings and you decided to say, no A-Wings, you're not getting behind me because I'm going to destroy you with the Decimator.
Yeah, so I took Captain Oicunn on the Decimator because, well, I like to ram into stuff. So built him towards that. Took his title where if he's in base contact, you lose an agility dice. Took another upgrade where if he hits you, he can make a free action and then gets a stress. So basically, this thing is just flying around, running into stuff. Decimator is actions and stress everywhere. And then decided I haven't played a Defender in a while, so took Brath, threw a heavy laser cannon on him. Figured he's a pretty good wingman for Oicunn.
Yeah, Brath doesn't necessarily have a lot of synergy with him, but you upgraded the Decimator to have a bit of synergy.
Yeah, so the Decimator, you can first stress, he gives focus to up to 2 friendly ships within range, 2 of them. So only being 1 to take advantage of it, but it lets Brath target lock and focus in the same turn. So he's, amusingly enough, the hitting power of the list, and the Decimator's just there to go, yep, alright, I'm just going to soak 16 points of damage.
It's brutal. As you see here, I'm having some peg problems. It's kind of unfortunate that some people have peg problems, but when it comes up, it's best to deal with it right away. As you can see here, my A-Wing is banking away, probably trying to go into the asteroids to lose your big ships.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll come back eventually with that A-Wing.
If you can hide the small ships in amongst the asteroids, then the Defender is not great at short-range maneuverability.
No.
And the Decimator doesn't want to get in there at all.
No. And the A-Wing has a boost, which I think I'll probably try to boost to get closer to those asteroids. As you see, Dash Rendar is kind of pointing the wrong direction, but that was part of my elaborate plan of not caring what the hell I have to do because I have Dash Rendar with the best co-pilot in the world, Lando Calrissian.
Yeah, no, he can fly right through that cluster and not care. So yeah, it looks like you're trying trying to push for the safety of the asteroid field.
I think this was a gambit. I think that this kind of gambit would work well if I just completely ignore the fight and try to re-engage on my own terms. Unfortunately, I, again, haven't been playing a lot of Rebels and not used to the boost actions and not used to, well, A-Wings in particular. So I'm kind of flying a bit wonky here with my A-Wings. As you see, as the video progresses, that I sort of snap into gear and learn what it takes to fly the Outrider. Especially with the Donut of Doom.
The Donut of Doom. There's the Donut of Doom versus the brick.
Yeah, well, you're just putting up forward, not really caring about what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I think you're requiring a target lock.
Yeah, we just
Did you actually just get in?
Yeah, we just clipped the edge of it there.
Yeah, so that means I'm going to get some pot shots, and I don't have any kind of defensive tokens.
Nope. Still hard to hit an A-Wing at range 3, but here we go. Here comes Dash.
One game I thought it was.
Yep, here comes Dash.
That being said,
What am I going to do?
stupid little kill the dude and you win.
But
Oh man, John. What
I am going to barrel roll.
we talk about the Donut of Doom.
Because I can.
Roll that thing.
I just missed the asteroid, not that it would have mattered.
Dash Rendar
Yeah,
ignores.
we talk about the Donut of Doom because he's got that range 1 band of if you take the Outrider title, you can't shoot. But you have push the limit, and he has barrel roll. Gives you a heck of a lot more play options of where you can end up, so that you're not going to be in range 1 of someone.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to, you can even put an engine upgrade on him. Then it's just I go wherever the heck I please.
Yeah, I wanted to try out the counter. What was it called? The flares.
countermeasures, yeah.
The countermeasures, yeah. I want to try that out and just see how that works. For our unboxing, we want to try out new things that are relevant to the box. And you know, countermeasures is one of those things that I've never seen it before. We'll see how it works.
Same with Brath there. Took elite pilot talent, where if he hits his target, if another ship within range 1 automatically takes a point of damage. Yeah, is this the best upgrade? Maybe, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, the heavy laser cannon is really fun.
Yeah. So here we're getting the opening shots onto my A-Wing. Let's see how you do.
When they're trying to figure out where Han is, they're chasing after
And I
Han.
think you
Just
got
one.
one hit.
Yeah.
One potential.
Leave the target lock on there.
Should have focused to evade 4 times.
You boosted.
Well,
Nerds.
with one hit at range 3, pretty comfortable just leaving the lock on there. Wait for him for next turn.
Let's see if I listened to my future advice and continue through the asteroids. I kind of do. I took my advice a little too literally and flew right into the asteroid, but I don't take a hit.
What are you including the game in the video? It's gonna be a long video.
And I think I'm going to follow up right with this A-Wing. Skid my own way. Just not even... Oh, no. No, I didn't. I turned to face
Come at me.
Doing the
the little A-Wing that could.
turns, discussing what happened on the turn.
Delusions of grandeur is more like it.
Where those are like, 15 because people
All right, so we've got John's A-Wings have come around. Now the Decimator's coming up. Gonna get stuck into the fight.
Yeah, like, I have to admit, when I saw you coming barreling towards me, I knew that A-Wing was just completely screwed.
So here's the upgrade we mentioned earlier. Decimator, he takes a stress, but give Rexler a focus.
And that's pretty good considering the Decimator will do green maneuvers anyway, just to get, where he wants to go. Doesn't really care if things are in the way. And he has fairly good maneuvers. He's a good maneuver dial considering he's a dump truck.
Yeah. No, for sure. He's got some nice 2-band green maneuvers, so especially that big base makes the maneuvers that much further. So here you go. You Lando'd there. Looks like you got a focus out of it.
Yeah, I wanted to try Lando out, not only because Lando is one of my favorite characters in the Star Wars lore, but also I really like the idea of, you know, gambling to see what kind of things you get.
Most of the time, you're gonna get something. The only time you won't is if that one off of, oh, you rolled 2 blanks. Which, yeah, it'll happen, but most of the time you're getting at least one action out of it. So.
Yeah, and you don't want to necessarily trap yourself in having to lando. It's one of those things, if you need to target lock or, you know, focus, then by all means focus. But if you know, kind of want to get 2 focus or a couple of evade tokens, go right for it. Especially since you have pushed the limit to
cover up for after
yeah,
it.
exactly.
Brath's coming around. Definitely grabbing a target lock on some poor unfortunate.
Probably an A-wing. Now, my major goal here right now is try to keep you out of that range 1 band of my Outrider and try to put as much damage on as possible. Now, in theory, what I should do is try to focus one thing down. We'll see how that works out.
So there's Rexler. Target lock and focus for 4 hits on the A-wing.
I think I get 2 focus tokens, so I evade twice, so I lose I'm down shields already. It's pretty brutal. I mean, the 4 hits.
Yeah, and there we go. That upgrade put a point on Dash because he was within range 1 band of the A-wing.
Yeah, having my guys close together like that, not the greatest idea I've ever had. Ruthlessness is brutal.
Yeah, it's fun. Otherwise, if there wasn't any allies nearby, I would have shot my own Decimator, and that would have sucked. But there was a valid enemy for it.
Yeah.
So here we go. Looks like I think the Outrider. Yep. Put 3 damage into the Decimator. And I don't roll defense dice because I don't have any.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people say that the best offense is a good defense. Those people obviously never talk to the Empire.
Yeah.
Well, when they built this ship.
Decimator, I think he just opened up again on the A-wing, so did a point of damage to him.
Yeah. I can hear the death knell for the A-wing. And
there you go. Takes the last shield off the Decimator.
That didn't take very long.
No, that did not. But now
Mara
Mary
Jade.
Jade kicks in, and their enemies within range 1 are now both stressed.
Oh, it's so brutal. I mean, yeah, the A-wing has a really good maneuver dial on the greens. Like, you know, pretty much every straight maneuver is a green maneuver. But I don't want to go straight. I don't want to bump into the Decimator. I don't want to go to school today.
No.
So, I mean, right away, I'm in a bad spot with these A-wings. I just completely misplayed them. How I deployed them was terrible. And I'm just trying to salvage the situation.
Scramble! Scramble, stay alive.
Yeah, just trying to get them back in the fight. Trying to get them around.
Oh, the Signer loops?
Not hitting that asteroid again.
No. No, let's not do that.
But, I mean, I'm still stressed.
Yeah, because that 3 sharp is definitely not a green maneuver.
Yeah.
And here's Oicunn. And here's where the fun part. This is, I think, the first of 4 times he punts into the Outrider.
So you bonk me, so you do a point of damage.
It's a green, so I remove my stress.
And you stress out to give yourself
I think it's stress out to do an action. And here I'm debating whether or not I want to double stress and give Rexler a focus or not, but he likes stress, but I don't think he likes it that much.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, while Oicunn may not be the best Decimator pick, I think he's thematically my favorite.
Yeah. And it was a lot of fun in this video, working with you, trying to figure out how Oicunn was working. And it's just, getting hit by it was not fun.
No.
So, going right through asteroids, not caring, because, you know, Dash Rendar, it's a thing.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to stay out of range 1 of you, but,
You still got to get rid of your stress from push.
yeah. That did.
Yeah, you got a lot of work done from Lando in this game.
Yeah.
So there he is. You got 2 actions out of it.
Yeah.
I think a focus and evade, I think that was. Or 2 evades.
Yeah. You decided not to fire at me this turn.
Yeah, it's like, I'm Dash. I have 2 evade tokens. Don't worry about it.
I got a Colt 40.
But no, Dash is a very good pilot. Frustrating to try and lock him down.
Oh yeah. He has so much maneuverability, just so much with the barrel roll on the large ship, and the fact that it's native to his card, to his ship is just so good.
Even with the change to how barrel roll is performed, it's still, you can get so much movement out of it.
Yeah. Now I'm barrel rolling here to try to get out of range of one of you because I don't want to get stressed out by Mara Jade again.
Yeah, well, you're stressed out. She doesn't trigger if you already have a token, but
Yeah, that is true.
you might as well give yourself a token and get an action out of the deal.
I also didn't. The other reason why is I was within range 1, the range 1 band of the A-wing, and I felt that you might have done something that. Yeah, you might have shot the A-wing, and as a result, ruthlessness onto me.
Yeah.
In retrospect, I kind of psyched myself out a bit too much, and I should have stayed where I was.
So here we go. Brath K turns, and he's gunning hard for that A-wing. The wounded fellow, and that looks like 4 hits.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, there's no way. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah, you need to roll 3 evades and burn your token, but the A-wing goes down.
And there was no one in range 1 of them, so ruthlessness will not go.
And now Dash gets to...
It's a super dead A-wing.
Yeah, Dash gets to shoot, and Brath is in that that range 1 band of, nope, you can't shoot me. So it looks like the Decimator's getting poked again.
Well, I've already done some damage to the Decimator. Should try to focus it. Especially I have a heavy laser cannon you can't defend.
Yeah.
I didn't roll very well there, though.
Alright.
Got 1 hit.
And I'm going to take...
Yeah, the Decimator, it looks imposing just with that amount of damage, but then you get to the evasion dice of nil.
Yeah,
When it all evens out.
And here you decided to fire at my A-wing through an asteroid rather than fire at my Outrider.
Because, amusingly enough, it's an easier to hit target.
Yeah. So I threw some dice and I waffled, I think.
Yep.
This is me not being impressed. No more shields.
No more shields. Yep, you got 1 off it.
At this point, I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I've already these A-wings are free points. I had tried to do something with them, but I'm just gonna concentrate my effort and really fly the Outrider properly, and hopefully I can salvage this.
Yeah, so finally get rid of that stress. Nice green too.
Yeah.
There was a lot of action debating in this game of, what do I want to do? Oh god, I don't know.
Yeah. I definitely want to keep flying the A-wings. I like the A-wings without the Outrider. They're fairly self-sufficient. I think that in the future I will try to fly them better, as by just not being sucky.
A-wings are a hell of a lot of fun to fly.
Yeah. I really enjoy them, but they require a lot of work. And funnily enough, A-wings with 1 list need to fly very differently than A-wings with another.
Yeah, for sure. So we see Brass getting another focus from Oicunn.
Yeah.
He was kind of a focus hog.
Even though Oicunn's sort of out on the side now, he can still help out, which is really nice. Get a lot of work from a synergy machine. Helps the action economy.
Well, being able to help friendly ships within range 1 to 2 is so nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
You see it with Squad Leader. It's a hell of a lot of fun in the same way.
Oh yeah, I love Squad Leader.
So it looks like you're gonna try to get vengeance for the low roll from last turn.
Yeah, and in all honesty, I think my best bet would have just. I think I'm going to fire at the defender here, and I think that the best thing that I could have done is actually fired at the Decimator. Actually, just continually do damage to the Decimator, and then focus on the defender later on. We'll see if I can. See what I do.
So there goes. Brath just pounds into the A-wing.
Yeah, I think the A-wing is going to be toast.
Yep.
1, 2, and one of those is a crit, and it's gone. Because TIE defenders get work done.
4 dice at any range band is scary.
Yeah.
And Oicunn finally loses his target lock he had from the first turn, never spent.
Yeah. Didn't need it.
No. Yeah, no, you did fire at. Focusing on the defender, sorry, the Decimator.
Yeah, I spent my target lock and it didn't do anything for me here, which is kind of unfortunate. But
Still, 2 more auto points of damage.
yeah.
So now we get to the sticky part of looking at the board edge going, uh-oh, I can't steal green maneuver and stay on the table very easily.
For you, yeah.
Yep. It was like, oh, that's a heck of a lot closer than I thought. Oh, shit.
Yeah, we're playing on a 4-foot wide mat at the moment, and that's why we put that the rule book, because the rule book is exactly 6 inches wide.
Oh, I gotta shoot that. 3 shots.
So here you are firing back at me,
I'm getting an extra. That's nice.
and you didn't do anything.
Didn't do anything. He missed. Oicunn takes his miss
Oicunn.
and just accepts it.
Get a walk?
So yeah, as this turn just went with the fact that, yep, he's going to stay stressed, but that's the only way he's not flying off the board. Next turns he can green maneuver, get back in the fight.
And here I'm doing a little bank, shedding my stress as well.
Action.
Lando.
Yeah, I don't think
I think that was the one where you didn't get anything out of him. The one time it happened in the game.
Yeah. I didn't think I was going to... no, I got something out of him. I got focus. Or evade.
Yeah, he pushed for that. And here we go.
Oh, yeah, I pushed
Brath is having a bit of a brown trousers moment, trying to get away from the...
I have an Outrider behind me. Oh, poop.
He needs to get away from the Outrider right frigging now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a lot of actions. In retrospect, I probably should have target locked and focused something. But I wanted to try out the Lando card, hopefully getting double focus or something like that.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to do a K turn.
So
So that's one of the reasons why I did Lando.
I'm gonna try shooting here.
To hopefully get more evade tokens.
Yep.
So here, I decided to start attacking the defender, which, in my opinion, was a mistake. I should have continued firing at Oicunn.
Yeah. So he takes a couple points of damage. Had to focus for the evade dice. He goes... He loses all his shields, yeah. Looks like. Down to hull now.
And that's good, but you know, I got a lucky hit in, but for the most part, I mean, a defender just requires a lot more energy, and I've already put a lot of damage into Oicunn, so splitting my fire right now is just making life more difficult for me. And when you have a squadron, when you're going up against a squadron as potent as yours was, you don't want to split your fire. You want to deal with one threat at a time, try to take it out as quickly as possible, move on to the next threat. Focusing your attention is all it's going to do is you're going to be able to, your opponent's going to be able to life tank.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, when it comes to TIE fighters and you're just trying to pick off whatever's closest, that's different because a TIE fighter might go down to a stiff breeze. But when you're dealing with something that's 40 points of a squadron, you can't afford to waste time, you know, splitting your attacks up, especially when you have a turret. You know,
Yeah, looks like you got Brath in your sights now. You're going after him.
yeah, and you're just motoring.
Noping right the heck out of there. Don't think he quite cleared it.
Well, we'll see in a second. Oh, yeah,
Oh, he
you're
did,
out.
yeah, he's out. I also sneaked your target lock off, but
He-
Alright, you leave again on the shots. Yep. Yep. 4 attack dice on you. Go for it.
here we go. Taking
Set my focus. Hit.
so here just presenting the Decimator as
My target box.
a better target. So he's still got quite a number of hull points.
Yeah, and again, going with what I was saying, if I had target locked the Decimator, I might have gotten more hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Brath definitely wants that. Wants to stay alive.
Yep.
He's
Doing the
the
thing.
punch.
Absolutely.
Alright, Oicunn.
You can't have party without punch.
No.
It feels like a fight. It does.
There we go. Finally, 3 turns later, got that pig turned around, facing in the right way.
Yeah. What a dump truck. I love it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a nice comparison, just the nimbleness of the Outrider versus the brute, just the brute force of the Decimator. But no, he's Undertale now.
I know, what am I doing today?
So here my landing again, I get a focus. Now, in retrospect, what I should have done here is barrel rolled backwards a bit, and just to actually keep on fighting the Decimator and getting some distance, but for some reason I decided to barrel roll onto an asteroid. You'll see this. I don't know why I'm doing this. I think I was possessed. I blame possession.
I'm not 100% sure what was going on there.
I thought, you know what, sounds like a really good idea, and it worked for me earlier in this game, flying onto an asteroid. On purpose. Sounds like a solid plan.
So Brath's out of range. Oicunn's gonna take some shots.
Well, I guess this was part of my defense, is that now that I'm on an asteroid, he has to shoot through the asteroid. But I make some decisions sometimes, or some choices sometimes, that doesn't follow the rules of logic or sanity. Sometimes it works. Sometimes I baffle my opponent, and that causes them to open a gap in their defenses.
Alright, let's have, I shoot first. You are on now.
Who knows?
You shoot first.
There we go. Oicunn's gonna take a couple shots. I think 1 potential.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're shooting through an asteroid, buddy. Look at that. Look at all that asteroid you're shooting through.
Range 3 through an asteroid. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
5
All of the defense dice.
2 plus 1 plus 1. Yeah, that's right.
I think this is the point where Dash goes, nope, don't care.
Oh, well, I guess I have to roll.
Yep, he says, nope, don't care.
I had a focus on. Yeah, you did.
But even though he ignores asteroids for movement and actions, doesn't mean he can shoot on them.
No.
So Oicunn lives another day. And here he goes, he turns his engine on, and there's point number 2.
Yep.
Damage.
Should have barrel rolled the other way. Barrel roll the other way next time.
And take my stress and focus up.
And I think I'm going after the defender still. Because I like punishment. Also, pegs.
Their thing.
Yeah. I don't know how to work the ship.
Alright, Lando. Help me out.
Orlando again.
Focus.
Consistently getting work done.
Yeah, because consistently getting actions. Now, I should barrel. Yeah, there's my target lock. I should barrel roll in between those two asteroids. That's what I should do. Yeah, I'm getting closer.
I'm not within range one of these. That's not
Or, you know, push the limit for a target lock on somebody. I already have a target lock, but, you know, push the limit for another action. I'm not sure what I'm thinking. I think
Who do I shoot
I
at?
think I'm still rebooting from landing on the asteroid on purpose.
You can charge them in the ensuing combat phase, but you can't shoot them with the squad. That's all shooting is.
Deciding which is the more pressing target.
Well, I mean, for
I'm going to
target.
barrel roll closer to the defender.
barrel roll.
I think just try to get in his way.
Yeah. And hopefully be out of range 1. Not exactly sure what I'm doing at this point. See, the problem with the Wookiee anatomy is that besides, you know, being able to tear people's arms out of their sockets, if they get hungry, all they want to do is hunt. And right now, flying ships just seems so interestingly trivial. Yeah, I don't get quite in your way.
Not quite. We were
Not quite.
there was a bit of cheering there of uh-oh.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
yeah. My gambit didn't pull off. I tried to get in your way, and instead I just got my own way. And now you have a range 1 shot at me
You still
with a TIE defender.
That's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
With a barrel roll, you still would. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
got breath.
I think around this point it was largely riding on the wall, but just seeing how much damage that Dash can do.
Yeah, I've made some silly decisions that have led me to this this ultimate downfall, which I think I might not be able to salvage. I really am kicking and screaming, though. I mean, not
Yeah,
not literally. I was, I think,
an unfortunate roll on the Decimator that you did not have a target lock on.
so all I need to do in the future whenever I'm playing Rebels is
Taking some killing.
play the game, then go into the past and fix my mistakes. I think that is the solid strategy.
Let's invent time. Rebels invent time travel. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oicunn, he didn't quite get to you this time.
And I was thankful for that.
He did not want to hug your bum.
But the Outrider's a very nice bum.
Yeah, he just decided, hey, Brath, you like focus so much, you can have one.
Yeah. Because Brath needs help. You know. So I decided to go forward because it seemed like a good direction to go. And you know, keeping those asteroids out of your way.
Let's not barrel roll back onto one of them.
Yeah.
Get an evade out of that, I think, from Lando.
Yeah, I'm gonna barrel roll closer to the board. Edge.
It gives yourself some wiggle room there.
Yeah. Some added distance too.
So here we are determining if it's an issue with the pegs or the ship, and it's an issue with the ship.
Really?
I'm sorry, John, it is not salvageable.
It's all right. You know, I like playing Imperials. I mean, have you ever seen an Imperial Wookiee before?
That'd be an amusing concept, wouldn't it? So here's Brath. He's there's the weakness of the defender is those range 1 and that range 1 hard turn. That's a red maneuver, and it was not enough to get me turned around completely to face.
Here I'm shooting at Brath again.
And his focus keeps him alive.
Learn from my mistakes, children. Learn. Also, Outriders are awesome still.
Yes.
These just shenanigans of my maneuvers, even if they're folly, the shenanigans of my maneuvers are impressive.
So there's a target lock that pays no dividends.
And here we are coming up on the end. Got a bit to go still, but I know it in my heart that I am in a really tight spot. I have literally and figuratively backed myself into a corner.
This is one of the reasons I like the Decimator, is it has that 4 forward maneuver. So if it needs to, it can move it.
Yeah, I believe I take another damage here.
I think he does just clip the back of you, yeah.
You have it.
Yeah, you stole my maneuver dial.
Did you have mine?
Yeah, stole maneuver dial, stole target lock. It's taking all the stuff. So yeah, no, getting hugging the board edge, but still just dancing on that range 2 band. My game at this point is just try to keep the pressure on.
Yeah, one of my dice landed on the asteroid when I was doing my Lando roll. That's why I re-rolled it. This is broken. Getting 1 focus.
And I think you're at this point debating of whether or not to push, and I decide not to.
Yep. I figured that you wouldn't be able to get too close with your defender, and I hopefully would be able to get a shot on that, knowing that I would not be able to get a shot on the Decimator.
Yeah, defender. That 2 bank. It's a white maneuver, so he's still stressed out.
Though in retrospect, if I had gotten closer, you would have had to ruthlessness onto yourself.
Yes, that would have been funny.
So,
Funny, and at the same time a bit of an shit.
How much damage does Oicunn have? Him? He has 7 left.
live and learn.
Yeah, exactly.
You got 3 hits and I spent my rage token?
Yes, but no, that's the thing. If defenders don't like getting stress tokens,
Finished him.
they have a hard time getting rid of them.
Yeah, they don't have very many green maneuvers, do they?
No, not at all.
One forward?
So I'm gonna
Or
try
2
to take him
forward?
out.
I think so, yeah. There you go. We got, oh, he's shooting at the Decimator. And Brath stays alive. He goes to 1.
Boy, Brad.
The one time I can roll defense dice, he goes to 1.
Yep. I was disappointed. See, Matt and I play a lot of games, and I use his really crappy dice rolling to my advantage. Fortunately, that's not always the case.
Oicunn opens up, gets 1 hit, which Dash easily dodges. But again, here's that damage that you can't dodge. Just chasing him down.
More damage?
If I don't have to roll the hit, I'll take it.
Yeah.
And that is a lovely green maneuver, for which he stresses himself out again and target locks.
Oh, the pain. The pain train. That is the Decimator. Learned a lot in this game, that's for sure. Stay out of the Decimator's way.
Don't get in front of it, no.
Don't try to stop it with your teeth.
It is bigger than you are.
The whole time, every time you bumped into me, all I was imagining was the...
It is.
And now Dash is hiding off the board. But I assure you, he's still on it.
Yeah,
He's simply out of frame.
I used my cloaking device.
Once.
I stole it from a phantom.
Yeah,
It's legit.
imagine.
No,
I don't want to imagine any rebel ship with a cloaking device.
A large base ship with a cloaking device.
No.
We're saying it first Fantasy Flight, never do a thing.
Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And
Yeah, we lots of content, not just X-Wing, but we like doing what we're doing, and we hope you guys like it. As long as you tell us you do, then we'll keep doing it.
and stay tuned because we're going to be doing store championship videos soon. We're going to find out who's going to be going to regionals, or at least getting the bye to go to regionals. We're going to have the top tables to that event, so stay tuned. And I hope you enjoy. We have videos out every Wednesday for X-Wing.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Been a good audience.